Hey, Nicolas. Really nice seeing you. For years, I think we didn't see each other. Basically, I want to hug you, but we do this probably next time.
What happened the last 3 years?
Why didn't you come, huh? Who knows? But like always, it changed so much, and we're now in a new office building in Shenzhen. And this is why we start the shot outside. We're at the number 8, and 8 is the lucky number in China. So now it shall go even better than the last 12 years. Let's see. And really happy that you come. And let's make a little bit sport up the stairs.
So you moved the office?
Right. To be frank, I thought we will never make a video shoot again in Shenzhen, because we had our factory opening in Suining, our large automatization buildings, and I always wanted to make a shoot with you in Suining, but because it took you so long to come back here, we are also completely new in Shenzhen. And what we did is we moved and split up. So we have now here our office building, and we have in Huizhou, we will later visit our factory where we do all our clean room production.
So 3 locations.
In China we have now 3 locations, right? And okay, here you see our entrance. For sure our quality, you know, it is optical bonding, that's our competition advantage. The picture looks more clear, the picture goes to the front, you have less reflection, you have a nicer picture, you have better brightness. And the picture is more clear, you don't need to be afraid of dust.
This looks much different than 10 years ago, what you were doing.
10 years ago there were no optical bonding at this site. We were one of the companies who invented the optical bonding process for mass markets production. This one is a nice kiosk we do for South Africa banking, where you can read your passport, you have a payment terminal, your driver's license you can print out, you have a real sense camera, so you can completely self-register at the bank. And it has a card dispenser, so you even get your bank card out. We do a lot of cool stuff, and this is why we move now around. We have here the office reason. So seriously, why we moved here? In Shenzhen we were, you know it, we were 10 years ago, we were in our industrial park, and it's a little bit outside, and really difficult to get talents. And we had last year a lot of people who said, oh, sorry, I don't work at your factory because it's too annoying to go there, nothing to eat. We are now directly at the metro station here, and so it's a really nice, convenient place. And I think what really changed most the last 4 years is the people. And we had an incredible growth, you know it, and we focused on managers. For example, our purchase manager, David, he joined last year, really specialist. He worked in the display area before. Okay, hi. you want to say some words, so we go further. That's important. Everybody speaks English, or he's learning and is pushed to speak better English, right? Okay, let's go. For me, nicest improvement is I have my own office. And this is really a luxury. I have a bicycle, so I go now every morning with bicycle to the company, and this is really what I enjoy most. We have here, let's say, our general management of people, but most important is my wife changed dramatically. So before, you know it, we built faytech up together, my wife and myself. But last year we felt like we shall make a further update, and I'm really super proud and thankful that Harrison joined. Harrison managed an LG display factory in China. So he's really a total expert of the field, and I can't say it often enough. I'm really thankful for the people joining us, who believe our story and want to help grow us.
I come from Korea, LG Electronics, because I love the new touch display, the touch technology. So I'm a Korean early adopter and provider. I want to share with you this new touch technology. Everybody. Thanks.
We are helping really with him. Okay, we have a lot of new products in the work especially from his background and experience. And so, yeah, exciting times like always. Huh? Thanks, Harrison. Probably we get my sidekick first. I'm not sure if you have seen the videos, but we have since last year. Hey, here big meeting. So, okay, he's our first employee ever, and he's still with us, and Michael will be forever with us. You can check his old videos 10 years ago. He was already in the video. Michael Tang, he was our production manager, and because production moved to Huizhou, he is also a very good speaker, so we said, okay, let's go for sales. And here we have our sales team, huh?
Yeah.
Michael, you want to walk with me, or
Sure,
you come out?
Let me just grab my phone here in case there's any major emergency. Okay.
At the faytech, how could there be emergencies?
You're not
huh?
doing business unless there's emergencies. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You introduce yourself shortly, or
Sure.
shortly?
Shortly, short.
Yeah, I just need to power it on. Okay.
All right. So where are we off to? Sorry. What should I? What I'm?
Okay.
There's going to be some post edit, right? And you just don't do everything live
No,
stream?
sorry. I love the live streams of Nicolas, so no way to edit anything.
So there's no edit.
It's too much
But-
work to edit.
Funny, I told people this before, and they never believed me this was a winning formula for YouTube. So there you go. What
Okay,
do what do they know?
I make the introduction. So Michael, and it's so cool, we made now already 3 videos.
Yes.
And with Michael, he's the only guy. We seriously, Nicolas, like with you, we make one-shot videos, and we don't need to, how to say it, work them out.
Wow.
And
We-
so
yes.
it seems like we ended up to be a dream team.
It's a work in progress.
And Michael is Canadian and
Yeah.
speaks perfect Chinese.
Wow. No.
So he's a
I'm
real-
Canadian. I've been over here for about 25 years or so. This is I'm in year 25, and yeah, I read and write a bit, and I speak more. But anyone who's a foreigner and says they speak perfect Chinese is a perfect liar. So that's not what
25
we
years
do.
ago, Shenzhen was like a fishing village, no?
Yeah, well, I actually started in Taiwan. I lived in Taiwan from May 31st, 1998 is when I landed in Kaohsiung, Taiwan. And I lived there till 2011. I started doing business here in China, so coming regularly to Shenzhen around 2002. So to your point, they were just finishing the first subway line in Shenzhen at the time, the green line. I think it's the number 1 line.
I would have loved to be that time already there, but it seems like too young, huh?
Yep.
So let's go. Okay, Michael has here our sales team, and again, Michael, Henry, we have our HR here. We have here the customer service.
Logistics.
Susan is also an old member of your videos, but she started just 2016. It's a pity. And then we have our purchase team here. We have the finance, I think, which is probably not so interesting, and for sure, you know, my beloved department, because I love technology, is our R&D team now here. They have, you see it also, the largest space. And where are,
The best looking space too with the mirror. So that when they're working out and posing, they've got something to look at. But yeah, they have the premium real estate in the office for sure.
Okay. Also here, I'm really super happy. Here you see the brain of faytech, the engineer brains, and for sure Nathan. He was in all your videos, I would say. And since 2010, I'm really happy that he's my guy for making secure the company runs. Leading now the product management, we have Peter Yan, who's is the team leader of the R&D. But most thankful, I'm again. Thank you that we got another really senior specialist, Mark Ge, who joined our R&D team as R&D team director. And you see it already, I'm now getting really the senior guys into the company to help the young guys learn and grow with the old guys. And probably I can, okay, I don't want to interrupt you.
We are working on a new product design.
And for example, things what you will see later, we are working on. But this is an early prototype. You should not go. No, it's okay. It's really an early prototype, really ugly. But we are working on stainless steel outdoor device series. And these are our prototypes we did for discussing. And we have a lot of further improvements, but we are pushing for that later the year you will have this as series. You know, I love working around. For example, last month we were at an exhibition, gaming exhibition, and for casinos there is so much light, and they all go now with banded kiosks. So we kick off that we do optical bonding for banded glasses, and this is, I hope we are first again, the first company who is able to put this in a reliable working mass market process. That's it, always innovating. We have here, and probably we say later in Huizhou more, a cooperation between Pyramid and faytech. So I still represent here in China faytech, but we became part of the Pyramid AG group, and they have a fantastic design. They focus on industrial and PCs and servers, but also on the self-checkouts. And we have here a really nice new design, which we offer, let's say, between made in Germany, also as a made in China version for the global version, equipped with a lot of our products. And okay, you see, or this didn't change so much. We are not too many engineers, let's say, but everywhere we have the specialists, right? We have so the product management, and we have the design team, PCBs, firmware, and we have an engineering for sourcing. And here is, let's say, our sample team, or the development team. Also Jinsung, I'm very happy. He was also 10 years ago in the video, so I'm really super happy for the people staying with us and growing business. So here you see design work. You see, I don't know, in Germany, for example, the Easy Shopper Lite we did. We have new samples for American customers. We have, this is very special, and for sure, when you come here to our office, you should get a sneak preview. We are working on a complete new embedded series. We are cooperating with M-Logic, and we go with the A311D. We have later also a D2 and the S905, and the speciality is that it has a neural processing unit, and it's quite good. It has 5 tops, and we can offer to let YOLO, the YOLO platform, run on it. And you can use this for object recognition based on artificial intelligence. A lot of products will come on that for US customer. We have this one, a very nice shiny outdoor unit, and also this runs on an embedded product with a relay on it. So yeah, I think like always, we are improving. The last buzzwords, the last 12 years, we really grow every year by 40%. Okay, it was a very low base where we started, but that's it. With Michael and the team we have here, we are bound for growth further, and that's where we want to go.
Oh, am I back on?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
you get the last words,
I get
Michael.
the last words, final words. No, I think if you get a chance to walk around as we're doing here and seeing the familiar faces from videos before, as well as the new faces such as myself and the top management team that Arne's introduced this morning, I think you can get a real feel that we're still a company at the forefront and pioneering and always working on new things. So I think that's one of the coolest things about faytech, and definitely one of the reasons why I joined.
How is the connection with the 3 different locations? There's fast connection that goes through somehow with the different roles?
Okay, first I think this was always our strength, that we were basically already always digital. You know, in Germany, because I was in China, we we have a lot of home workers. So also with all this COVID.
Well, with the COVID, we were actually quite flexible. So right. the way that we work digitally, we have a Chinese platform that we work on locally, as well as Microsoft Teams. Right. We also use Navisions, which is an ERP software for all of our inventory management and purchasing. So in terms of online platforms, we're connected in real time. No matter where we are, we're operating in the same time zone until we deal with Germany. When Germany comes on board, it's usually our afternoon, but that works into our evening. So we almost have continuous operations, and Arne and myself, we will do a call to the US anytime.
Happily in
or
the
South America in the evenings. So we're on 24-hour patrol.
Our Brazil guys enjoy staying up at 6 o'clock, so in the morning. So we have 6:30 meetings.
Yeah, the sun never sets on faytech. We're like the old British Empire. And I mean, so we're separated by some distance with our Sichuan factory, but in terms of Huizhou and the Shenzhen office, which is just split, we're about an hour drive away. So it's pretty convenient. We've got people going back and forth constantly each day. So.
There's been no slowdown with the COVID time.
No.
It's just been.
Yeah. It was even, I think, a big chance for us to grow and get more market share.
Well, yeah, I mean, what happened in COVID was there were a lot of people having component issues, and one of the things that faytech was able to do was redesign some products. I remember that's when I first met Arne at the time. There was a big redesign for design for manufacturing going on here. But one thing that faytech didn't suffer from is the supply chain issues and the bottlenecks. Okay. So we were actually able to take an aggressive approach and gain market share during the COVID.
I would say we did better as a competition, and this is, I think this is a perfect motto of we stand up every day to do better than the competition and provide customers a good solution for their needs.
And if there's anything I'd say is that after COVID, so especially here in China, when the COVID restrictions were relaxed on December, first of all, December was a down month. We got in lots of trouble because we were all sick. So that month was kind of a wasted month. Then that went right into Chinese New Year. But since we got back around January the 28th from the Chinese New Year holiday, the country's been crazy. It's been full speed. So everything is moving fast forward now.
I guess your customers would be surprised and impressed and say, "What you can actually manage?" Like, because when people talk about supply chain issues all over the world, and you somehow manage through it.
I think again we are globally. We had quite early the knowledge that there will be problems, and then I think we are fast and we make decisions, and that's it. We are still, I mean, we could become also now quite large. We did here at faytech side last year $50 million revenue. The group makes $100 million, but still we are down-to-earth management, which calls when there are issues, which discuss it, and that's the point which solves problems. Yeah. And I think this is what the last years a lot of companies lost the ability to solve problems and move fast, and this is what we want to keep. And
I think that having been based in China as we have, I mean, we've been working remotely, like you said, we've been working remotely with our customers and our partners for years. So the whole work at home, remote kind of conundrum that a lot of companies had, we didn't face. We were already able to do that. The biggest challenge for us was basically operationally, the factories would be closed or not closed. And now that COVID's over, we're totally full speed ahead. And I think that's one of the things that our customers really appreciate about us is our flexibility and our commitment to service. Because one thing that any customer who's been with us any amount of time knows, if they have an issue and it doesn't get solved right away, it's eventually going to end up on Arne's desk. And by eventually, I mean within about 48 to 72 hours. And then all hell will rain loose on anyone who's an impediment to taking care of our customers, because at faytech, that definitely is the number one thing I'd say is that customers come first.
Do you have a lot of customers, partners coming to visit now, and
it's
seeing everything?
It's getting back busy.
It's opening up. We saw some visits last month. We're starting to see some visits this month through our connections. We're a member of the European Chamber of Commerce here in China. And we did an event a few weeks ago, which was very well attended. It was full attendance. It was overbooked. We didn't have enough space. So everyone's starting to see an uptick in activity, for sure.
Cool. Good. All right. So let's go check out your Huizhou facility.
Let's go to Huizhou.
All right, on the road.
Okay, thanks.